So working on green, white checkered hot laps. And Trey Osborne coming around his final trip at a 12.521. 12.521 for the tall one. So cars going to make their way out here in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 3. Real quick, let's go trackside for an update.
Thank you so much, Brian. Watching Trey Osborne go off the edge of turns 3 and 4 in that first lap of his in Dirt Draft Hot Laps remind me of something. If you're not been watching the Bloomington Speedway the last couple years, there have been changes to the Speedway starting last year. They cut down the banking on the top side of turns 1 and 2 as well as 3 and 4, so it banks up and then it kind of plateaus. And drivers have told me once you get up on that flat section, it's basically game over. You're going over the edge of the racetrack, and it may be hard to see whether you're in the grandstands, TV. I've had a couple of drivers tell me it's hard to see where that edge is, so it's just another added challenge of the Bloomington Speedway. Yeah,
when a track crowns like that, you're pretty much out to lunch. It becomes a ramp at that point, so we'll see how everybody fares on that. Thank you very much, Drake. Harley Burns on track out of Brazil, Indiana, driving the Youngblood Farms. Timberland Lumber Company, number 16, here at the flag stand. Whereas Burns, no stranger to victory lane here at the Bloomington Speedway. The driver rolling directly in front of him. That is Kyle Cummins out of Princeton, Indiana. The Avanti window endorsed Stanton-powered Mach 1 chassis. Petty Performance Racing, number 3P.
You guys have to, yeah, he needs a little sprinkle back there. Yeah, all cars are fired.
Drivers wrapping up, making their way onto the Speedway here. Looking a little bit further back, we are going to find it's like the 26T on track. That is Matt Thompson. He's out of Bloomington, Indiana, driving the Roan's Garage, Roan Chevrolet DRC chassis. Stat Tool, Clark Excavating, number 26T. The 04 machine about to roll into the frame here on FloRacing. That tonight is piloted by Frankie Guarini. Out of San Rafael, California, driving the Ray Automotive, a Little Whippersnappers Daycare and Preschool, Landmark Collision Repair Center. Richardson Trucking, the Shine Shop, Jerry Burton owns 04. Looking back into the center of the back straightaway right now, we got Dason Pursley. He's out of Locust Grove, Oklahoma. He pilots the Team Arizona Racing, Apache Transport, One Way Technologies, DRC Chassis, Oakcraft Elegant Cabinetry, RSS Industries, Western Diversify, number 21.
Lights going out, guys. Lights going out. Wind them up and come to green here. 4 laps. 4 laps.
Driver rolling in behind him, that Ricky Lewis out of Camarillo, California, driver of the Physical Medicine Consultants. Stenzel Racing Engine, DRC Chassis, D Transport, Mesilla Valley Transportation, G&M Racing, Morris Farms at number 41. Stenzel Motorsports entry going to start to come to speed as the field works in the back straightaway. Everybody else over on the far side of the Speedway. Another driver we haven't told you about here. That is the 2B, Jake Swanson of Anaheim, California, the On-State Roofing, Benning Enterprises, Claxton DRC Chassis, number 2B. And looks like one more to tell you about. Starting to make his way into turns 3 and 4 right now out of Yorktown, Indiana, driving the Oak Motors, Pizza King, Harley Davidson of Indianapolis, Claxton DRC Chassis, number 9Z, Zach Pretorius on track. Quick check of the rundown. The 71B also on track. He was just on frame. Braxton Cummings out of Bedford, Indiana, driving the DR Excavating, Lucky 7 Technologies, Kindred Spirits, ProVision, Terry Cummings Power, DRC Chassis number 71. Ricky Lewis, the Californian, top of the speed charts right now at a 12.285, 1.2285 seconds for the driver out of Camarillo, California. Harley Burns, third quick now at a 12.237. Zach Pretorius in the 9Z. Final time around in a 12.274, 1.2274 seconds. So right now, sitting atop of the speed charts here in Dirt Draft Hot Laps. Session number 3 on track, about to roll into session number 4. Cars going to start to make their way out to the racing surface. First driver to enter the clays out of Ione, California. Driver the NOS Energy Drink, Boat Foundation, MPV Express, Top Industries, Indy Custom Stone. Right way up, number 4. This is Justin Grant. Justin Grant in the 4. CJ Leary making his way down to the front straightaway in the Altos Power Equipment, One Way Technologies, DRC Chassis, Hornbeck Concrete, Highsmith Guns, number 15X. He'll make his way by the flag stand. Driver to Pleasant Hill, Ohio, the Ray Marshall Motorsports, Buckeye Machine Fabricators, Hippie Water, Wicks Filters, All-Star Performance, Gressman Power, number 33M. That is Matt Westfall. Matt Westfall in the 33. The Bandit Ag, Davis Brothers, Superior Tank and Trailer, Fisher DRC Chassis, KO Motorsports, number 5S. That is Chase Stockin. Chase Stockin in the 5. At Snohomish, Washington, we find the Rudine Racing, Elliott's Custom Trailers and Cars, Scott Baylor Power, Triple X Chassis, number 26. That is Chance Crum. Crum in the 26. Making his season debut last week during Let's Race 2 at Eldora Speedway. That car is him and his dad. It is Crum Racing that actually owns that number 26. Rudine still helping him out a little bit, though. One car, one engine. They were telling me down at Eldora, so trying to make it last and build upon that and really build a solid program for that number 26 machine. Kevin Thomas Jr. on track at Coleman, Alabama. The Inferno Armor, Lynch Machining, Lucas Oil Centers, Eddie Gilstrap Motor, Stanton Mach 1 Chassis, Rocksteady Racing, number 3R. He'll make his way down the back straightaway. Driver we normally see in midget competition in USAC Racing, Weston Gorham making his way into turns at 3 and 4 right now. The Second Opinion Auto Center, Pulse Racing Innovation, Kaiser Wheels, Dirt Defender, Stanton Power, and Maxim Chassis, number 71W. Comes to us all the way from Colleyville, Texas. Gorham Racing family, generational and widespread. His cousins, regular competitors down to the Vado Speedway Park in Vado, New Mexico. Dickie, Greg, Melissa, and company out there. Of course, his father, a very accomplished modified driver, used to drive the Double H Bands number 71 in USRA and USMTS competition. Brady Bacon roll about the flag stand now with the Telstar Technologies, Davis Brothers, Fatheads, Hobson Family, Ryder Power, Triple X Chassis, Dynamics Incorporated, number 69, as we go to green here in Dirt Track Hot Lap session number 4. Looking over the drivers on track, looks like we got one more to talk about. Entering turns 3 and 4 right now out of Kansas, Illinois. Driver the Epperson Paint Incorporated, PPG into Barry. Claxon DRC Chassis, number 2E. Hits the throttle, Shane Cottle. Cottle in the 2 here tonight. Justin Grant in the 4. Of course, he made it to victory lane to make the highlight reel during Let's Race 2, and unfortunately going to celebrate. Found out where the concrete begins. Talked a little before the races, said it actually was not as bad as it looked. What made it look even worse is the left side tires were both blown out on that thing. But it was mainly just a few bolt-on parts, and back and raring to go here tonight, as currently he is sitting second quick. 4th lap around for him with 11.789. CJ Leary 11.688 right now is the quickest time here during Dirt Track Hot Laps. So Dirt Draft Hot Laps in the books. CJ Leary with the quickest lap time at 11.688. Justin Grant 11.789. Matt Westfall 11.852. Chase Stock at 11.905. And Brady Bacon 5th quick 11.908 seconds. Shane Cottle 11.914. His first event of the season with the United States Auto Club. Weston Gorham was 7th quick at a 12.114. Chance Crum at a 12.208. Zach Pretorius 12.274. And 10th quick was Ricky Lewis at a 12.285. Honest Abe Roofing qualifying set to be next on the program. Honest Abe Roofing, America's reliable roofer, will present the Fast Qualifying Award for all 3 USAC national divisions throughout the 2024 season. Visit honestaberoofing.com today to schedule your free roof inspection. Here we go, qualifying. First driver to hit the clay comes to you out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Driver the Epoxy Systems International, J&D Chevrolet Power, Triple X Chassis, Glenn Farms, Indy Race Parts. Signs by train number 98. This is Sabin Bybin. Sabin Bybin in the 98. Coming around lap number 1, 11.989 seconds, 11.989. Last appearance at Eldora during Let's Race 2, a 24th and a 17th place finish. Best finish in 2024, a 6th at Lawrenceburg. Lap number 2, better, 11.888, 11.888 seconds. Bring the family-built, home-built engine beneath the bonnet of that machine right now. Sets the mark for everybody. Next driver on tracks out of Avon, Indiana. Driver of the Jarvis Enterprises, Fox Power DRC chassis. Matchador Motorsports number 53. This is Braden Fox. Braden Fox on track in 53. Lap number 1, 11.985, 11.985 seconds for the number 53 machine. One win on the season. That was April 13th at Lincoln Park. Ran here in 2021 at a 20th place finish. Lap number 2, better. Quick time, 11.775, 11.775 seconds for Braden Fox. Former Bloomington track champion on track, that is Jeff Ensign out of Sebastopol, California. Driver of the Rest Stop Property, Scott's Performance Racing Engine, Maxim Chassis, Visa and MasterCard Power number 44E. Last outing May 4th, that was at Lincoln Park with a 6th place finish. Finished 15th here 1 year ago during the Larry Rice Classic. Lap number 1 was quick time for him, 11.611. Lap number 2, better, quick time, 11.496, 11.496 seconds for Jeff Ensign. On Speedway now, he's out of Greenwood, Indiana, driving the Hawk Chassis Chevrolet. Dad tuned. Gabriel Gilbert racing number 10G. This is Gabriel Gilbert. Gabriel Gilbert in the 10G. Coming around lap number 1 will be 4th quick, 11.921 seconds. Regular competitor here at Bloomington, finished 9th on May 3rd. Engine woes last year, sidelining him for about half the season. Trying to get things turned around here in 2024. Lap number 2, better. 2nd quick, 11.602, 11.602 seconds for Gabriel Gilbert. Another driver looking for a turnaround here this weekend out of Greenfield, Indiana. Driver of the Gray Auto, Lucky 7 Technologies, DRC Chassis, Indy Race Bar, Sharp Advantage number 06. This is Rylan Gray. Rylan Gray in the 06. Finished 3rd here on April 26. Comes around lap number 1. 4th quick, and 11.827. Lost an engine, spun a bearing, and spit a rod out at Eldora during Let's Race 2. Lap number 2 a little bit slower, 12.162. So 4th quick right now for Rylan Gray was an 11.827 second lap. Taking time now at Worthington, Indiana, from the Lifestyle Homes, Michael Dutcher Motorsports, Griffin's Propane Pro Source, Parallax Motorsports, Midwest Download Services, Momentum Racing Suspension number 17 GP. This is Jaden Rogers. Jaden Rogers in the 17. Lap number 1, 11.704, 11.704 seconds. Comes around lap number 2, better on time, not position, 11.60, 11.600 seconds. Been a while since this driver was in regular competition. Out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Lee Dacus in the Flying A Motorsports J&D Chevrolet number 21X. Look out, turn 3 just about bit him. Goes around lap number 1 of the 21. That did cost him 12.599 seconds, 12.599. Last outing, May 4th at Lincoln Park. Crossed the line 16th. Has to get her woed up a little bit. Car viciously tight through turns 3 and 4. Lap number 2, better on time, not position, 12.485. 7th quick right now for Lee Dacus. Driver to Southern California, driver of the Abacus Racing Indy Custom Stone, CGCPAs, Dozers, Nuts and Bolts, Forcheck Marketing, Fatheads, MPV Express number 57. This is Logan Seavey. Logan Seavey in the 57. Lap number 1, 6 quick at 11.837. Started 2024 off with 7 consecutive podium finishes. Was 3rd here 1 year ago. Comes around lap number 2, 4th quick, 11.665, 11.665 seconds for the driver of the number 57. At a Clyde, Victoria, Australia, the Drew Fab Electric Works One-Way Performance Racing Engine, DRC Chassis, Nero Power. Jason Sudret racing number 44. This is Todd Hobson. Todd Hobson in the 44. Lap number 1 for Hobson will be 8th quick, 12.473, 124.73 seconds. Last outing during Eldora. And Let's Race 2 finished 13th and 17th in feature event competition. Lap number 2, better on time, still 8th quick at a 12.271, 122.71 seconds for the driver of the number 44. Out of Bedford, Indiana, the Airmaster Heating and AC, Bob Cummins Racing Engine, DRC Chassis, Tommy D's, windows, doors, and more. Precision Guttering, Diversified Lawn Services, number 24M. This is Hunter Maddox. Hunter Maddox in the 24M. Tiptoe on the high side off of turn number 4, 10th quick, 12.586. Ran here on April 26, pulled off a 4th place finish behind the wheel to number 24M. We'll see if he improves on lap number 2. Throttle down to the front straightway, a little bit better, jumps to 8th quick at a 12.206, 1.206 seconds for Hunter Maddox. Out of Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania, the JP Masonry, Newman's Power, Triple X Chassis, Amantia Real Estate, Stinger Race Fields number 88J. This is Joey Amantia. Joey Amantia and the 88. Line number 1, 10th quick at a 12.444. 1 win on the season. Went out to Port Royal to take on the USAC East Coast Series. That was on April 27th. A little tiptoeing through turns 3 and 4. Does he improve on lap number 2 on time, not position? 12.368. 10th quick right now for the 88J. On track now at a race in City, California. Driver the AME Electrical, Pacific Valley Transportation, Walker Filtration, Spit Titanium, Stanton Spike Chassis number 19AZ. This is Mitchell Moles. Mitchell Moles in the 19AZ. 9th here at Bloomington in 2023 during the Larry Rice Classic. Pilot of the Ryan Bolt Underwood Motorsports number 19. 8th quick on lap number 1 was an 11.990. 3 career victories in USAC Amsoil Sprint Car competition. Comes around lap number 2, better, goes to 7th quick at 11.858, 1.1858 seconds. Carson Garrett on track at Littleton, Colorado. Driver the Altos Power Equipment, One Way Technologies Power, DRC Chassis, Lugs Lawn Care, K&K Excavating, BGE Darty Motorsports, number 15. Lap number 1, 4th quick, 11.609, 1.1609 seconds. 13th here in 2021, 17th last year, had to take a provisional into the feature. Lap number 2, a little bit slower, 11.619. Lap number 1, 11.609 was his quicker attempt over the 11.619 on lap number 2. On track now at Rockland, California, brings 3 victories into the weekend. Most recently, this past Friday at Eldora Speedway, that's the madman Robert Ballou in the Suburban Subaru. Deaton's Waterfront Services, Donna DRC Chassis number 12. 10th quick on lap number 1, 11.943. Has yet to pick up a USAC victory here at Bloomington. He does have a win, though, during the Josh Burton Memorial. That was in 2019. Better on time, not position. 10th quick still, 11.929, 1.1929 seconds for Robert Ballou. Out of Arlington, Texas, the Baldwin Fox Racing, DRC Chassis. Kane Automotive, Fox Paving, Brewer Farnsworth 5. This is Anton Hernandez. Anton Hernandez and the 5. Last outing, 8th in the A feature. That was at Lincoln Park. That was on May 4th. 10th quick on lap number 1, 11.891 seconds, 1.1891 seconds. Does he improve on lap number 2? He does. Go to 7th quick, 11.794, 1.1794 seconds. At the start of the year, the 5 had this driver in the cockpit. An injury, though, after getting upside down during Winter Dirt Games, and he's back behind the wheel of his own equipment. Trey Osborne out of Columbus, Ohio, driving the Industrial Hydraulics Incorporated, Kircher Racing Engine, DRC Chassis, Jeff Hill Trailer Sales, number 6T. Quick during hot laps. We'll see if it translates here to qualifying, 11.836 seconds. He was second here. Last time he was on track at Bloomington. Lap number 2 a little bit slower, 12.089, 11.836. Lap number 1, currently 9th quick for Trey Osborne. Ricky Lewis on track out of Camarillo, California. Driver the Physical Medicine Consultants, Stinsland Racing Engine, GRC Chassis, Morris Farms, D-Transport, J&M Racing, CMLA Transportation, number 41. 8th quick on lap number 1, 11.818 seconds. 24th at this event 1 year ago. 2 wins on the season. Lawrenceburg on the 20th with Boss, and then went to victory lane at Paragon. That was last weekend on May 4th. Lap number 2, better, 6th quick, 11.704, 1.1704 seconds for Ricky Lewis. Ooh, a ton of smoke just dumped out of the number 41 as he made his way off of the back straightaway. You know him, you love him. He's a 2-time champion here at Bloomington. The Youngblood Farms, D&J Performance, DRC Chassis, Jason Kiefer Racing, Timberland Lumber Company, number 16. This is Harley Burns. Harley Burns on the 16. 19th here 1 year ago. Already has 2 wins here at Bloomington on the 26th and the 3rd. 9th quick will be his best attempt, 11.796. That was lap number 2. Lap number 1 was an 11.813. Kyle Cummins on track at Princeton, Indiana. Driver the Avanti Window and Doors. Stanton Mach 1 Chassis. Premier Recycling. Patsy Transport number 3P. Line number 1, 11.982. 15th quick for Cummins on lap number 1. Does he improve on lap number 2? Wave of the checker flag. He does. 9th quick, 11.794, 11.794 seconds for the driver of the number 3P. Matt Thompson on track. He's from right here in town. Driver of the Roan's Garage. Roan Chevrolet Power, DRC Chassis, Stat Tool, Clark's Excavating number 26T. 5th in the A main here on April 3rd. That was his best finish of the season. Lap number 1, 18th quick at a 12.313 second lap. Enters a little high into turn 3, kicks it down. Thought he was going to bike it up in the right front there for a second. Comes around lap number 2. Actually better, 12.250, 12250. That's 17th quick for the driver of the number 26T. Braxton Cummings at speed to the back straightaway. The DR Excavating, Terry Cummins Racing Engine, DRC Chassis, Kindred Spirits, Provision, Revolution Body Shop, Cummings Machine Shop number 71B, lap number 1, 20th quick at a 12.32370. Make that 12.370. With us at Let's Race 2 at Eldora, finished 21st on night number 1. Failed to make the show on night number 2. Lap number 2, better, 19th quick at a 12.346, 12.346 seconds. Jake Swanson on track now out of Anaheim, California. The Honest State Roofing, Blackstone Power, DRC Chassis, Bennick Enterprises, number 2B. Mopar under the hood of the number 2B here tonight. Lap number 1, 16th quick, 11.979. One victory, Lawrenceburg. That was on April 27th this season. Finished 2nd here 1 year ago. Does he improve on lap number 2?